Redesigned for Fall/Winter 23, there is now a brand new rush jacket aimed for backcountry touring. Key changes to this new revision include an updated fit, being medium stays the same, larger gets larger, larger and above gets larger, and smaller and smaller and smaller gets smaller. Haha. If you're interested in finding out more about this new rush jacket, stay tuned and let's dive right in. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jeff. Today is a lovely sunny day in Vancouver. It is about 6 degrees right now. And today let's talk about the new rush jacket that I just received. Tags are still on. Full disclaimer here, I have not tested this out in the wild just yet as there is no snow on the mountains. So this review is kind of an impression sort of review, but I'll be basing it off of the previous rush jacket that I did have. If you want to see more about that, click this video up here. I'll be aiming to summarize this jacket for you based on the other experience I've had with other jackets. This Fall/Winter 23 revision rush jacket features an 80 denier face fabric using Gore-Tex Pro Most Rugged. It is no longer a hybrid design, meaning the yoke and the body of the jacket are all 80 denier. The generation prior to this had 80 in the body and 100 denier in the yoke. So basically the lighter panels up here were 100 denier, but it is no longer. The new revision comes with new features, mainly, the 80 denier fabric, the 80 complete denier fabric makes it about 10% lighter than the previous generation, and it now features this new chest pocket here. The chest pocket is plenty large, it is about this big, so it'll be quite usable. There's also the sleeve pocket for your RFID pass, which right behind it is the recoil reflector. It's interesting to note here that the recoil reflector seems to be different. Some are all located around this region, but in various different locations. The main body of the jacket features two large pockets, which are not lined. And the inside, there are two large mesh dump pockets, which is very nice. The previous one only had one. And there's one little slippity internal security jacket right here. Security pocket right here. Inside is beautifully taped, as you can see. The snow skirt has been removed completely from the rush lineup, making it much better for backcountry uses. Most backcountry users wear bibs like myself, and you just simply don't need a skirt for it. Two pit zips, one on each side, non-cohesive hemlock adjusters, featuring large pull tabs, making it easier for you to use with gloves on. Two Velcro wrist cups, again easy to use with gloves. The helmet compatible storm hood has two adjustment points, pull tabs on each side, I'll pull it down, and one adjuster on the back for the crown. Embroidered logo here, as with most new Arc'teryx jackets, and the embroidered logo here, and the Gore-Tex Pro embroidery here. It has a center back length of 82 centimeters, making it one of the longer shells in the lineup. What are some pros and cons of this piece? The number one pro of this jacket is it is basically a Beta SV, which I already own, which I'll put a card up here if you were interested in that, but it is discontinued for this season, but I'm sure it'll make its way back in the lineup. Pros are the weight. It is super light for what it is. It is fully featured, and it will make a very great backcountry touring piece. It is also a very useful piece if you wear bibs. You don't need a snow skirt. You just need a Gore-Tex Pro Most Rugged shell, and you're basically good for any kind of snow sport. It is regular fit with articulated patterning, so there are no restrictions of movement, as with basically all Arc'teryx pieces. And yeah, there's basically nothing to not like about this piece. What are some cons of this piece? Well, there's not really many cons. The price is always a con for Arc'teryx pieces because they are very expensive. I'm sure you can find one on sale though. I really see no cons on this jacket except there being no powder skirt, but you should be looking at the way Arc'teryx is doing it this season is differentiating the product lines. So the rush is again for backcountry. If you're more resorty, go look at the Saber jackets. And yeah, that's basically it for cons. Who is the Rush jacket for? The Rush jacket is for the person that wanted to buy a Beta SV but cannot because it's been discontinued. So basically, you should buy the Rush jacket. It features a 80 denier face with the Most Rugged Gore-tex Pro, which is basically what the Beta SV had. Except you also get a sleeve pocket for your RFID pass. Before picking this up, I've been using the Beta SV for almost 3 years now. And RFIDs are sometimes a miss. If you don't have this sleeve pocket, you cannot just jam your arm into the sensor. When with just a chest pocket, you're like, but it doesn't always sense it. So I've always had to unzip, take my pass out, scan, put it back in, zip it back up. Simply because there were no snow sport specific Whiteline jackets that had no powder skirt. If you are a pant user, I would strongly recommend you look into bibs. It just being all kinds of benefits to using a bib, except when you need to go to the washroom. So, to sum things up, the new Rush jacket is basically the new definitive all-rounder in my opinion. It's basically a new Beta SV with an RFID pass. You should consider the Rush jacket if you're looking to just have one shell in your lineup and you actually want to encompass every single thing you could possibly do. It could work great in the winter. There's winter features. The weight itself makes it very packable and light for any kind of usage cases, even just regular hiking. The only problem with this being an all-rounder is its length, it being much longer, covering more than your bum. You might have problems using this in the summer, but you can always pick up a lighter and cheaper shell for that purpose. I hope this quick video was helpful for you to decide if the new revised Rush jacket is the right one for you. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in future videos.